Okay, so just a little session on some of the boundary going to right play. You'll notice for this session, right, Wolfie is on a collar and a lead, and that's just to prevent him choosing to jump off the boundary if I don't want him to. If you have a harness, that's absolutely fine. Harness and lead is great too. Wolfie's just not a lover of his harness at the moment. Okay, so I want him on his bed, and to make the bed attractive, I want to make sure there's value there. So I bring him to his bed, pop some value on. Value on. Value on. And you'll notice I'm feeding the bed. I'm not feeding directly to his mouth. If he was wriggling, jiggling on the bed, I might be sort of pushing the food sort of in towards him between his paws. But the important thing is that he sees all this value going on the bed. I want to make this place, this boundary, a place that he really wants to be. So after a few repetitions, I'm just going to get up and I'm going to have him off the bed. Which is really good. If I need to refill, I take him with me. And you'll notice I'm not using a cue at the moment. I'm just going to see what he chooses to do. Give him a second. Yeah, he's going back on. I'm going to feed that bed and reward that. It's ideal if he chooses to go on, but in the early days, until your dog understands that there's real value on that bed, it's quite possible they're not going to make that choice for themselves. So simply feed the bed to keep reinforcing that it's a great place to be. A few repetitions of feeding the bed, and then we're going to come off the bed again. And we're off. And you'll notice that when he comes off the bed, I don't feed. He's just beginning to understand there's some value on the bed. Good boy. Good boy. I'm lengthening that lead out. I'm starting to change the position of where I'm putting that value on from. Which is great. And I might release him off again. Very nice. And see what he does. Is he going to go on? Very nice. And he's back on the bed. We release from time to time because just being still on the bed when they're not used to it, it's really hard. It's a hard skill. So we want them to have a little mini break and a bit of movement. All right.